The wonderful world. This world is a beautiful place to live in. Let's read and find out how. Good evening, students. I am your English teacher, Sir Arun. So today we will read the poem, namely The Wonderful World. So let's start. Great, wide, beautiful, wonderful world, with the wonderful water around you curled, and the wonderful grass upon your breast. World, you are so beautifully dressed. The wonderful air is over me, and the wonderful wind is shaking the tree. It walks on the water and wheels the mills, and talks to itself on the tops of the hills. You friendly earth, how far do you go? With the wheat fields that nod and the rivers that flow, with cities and gardens and cliffs and isles, and people upon you for thousands of miles. Ah, you are so great, and I am so small. I tremble to think of you, world, at all. And yet, when I said my prayers today, a whisper inside me seemed to say, you are more than the earth, though you are such a dot. You can love and think, and the earth cannot. By W.B. Yeats. Means the poet of this poem is W.B. Yeats. W.B. stand for Williams Brighty. So let's read about the poet. So William Brighty Yeats was born in 1823 in Chelsea in England. So he was born in 1823 in Chelsea, a city namely Chelsea, which is located in England. He was a 19th century English writer of children's literature. Means basically he used to write for children's literature. His creative writing and distinct uses of words made him popular amongst the readers. Understood? Now students, let's explain the poem. In this poem, the poet is an admirer of the world and its beauty. He says that the world is so big, so great and beautiful. He believes that the world is a fine place. The poet describes the fine world as a person, and as people are wrapped up in a cloth, so is the world, which is wrapped up in wonderful grass, green fields and valleys. Means like we the people wear dress like pants, shirts, etc. Similarly, the world also wear clothes, but not pants, shirts. They wear what? Grass, green fields and valleys. In the second part, however, the idea is changed. Means in the second part, the idea of the poet has been changed. In this part, the poet compares between himself and the world. At first, he admits that he is so small compared to the world. But while praying, he hears a whisper that tells him that man is much more important than the world, as man has something which does not exist in the world. Man can think and love, but the world cannot. This idea is summed up in the last two lines. You are more than earth, though you are such a dot. You can love and think, and earth cannot. Understood? Now student, let's learn some keywords from the poem. First word you see, cliffs, means steep high rocks at the edge of the sea. Second word, curl, means to move in a circular position. Next word you see, dressed, means dressed. Next, isles means islands. Next word you see, miles means units for measuring distance. 1 mile is equal to 1.6 kilometer. Tremble means to shake in a manner one cannot control because one is very excited or nervous. Next word you see, wheels means moves quickly in a particular direction or in a circle. Whisper, to talk in a low voice. Last word you see, wonderful means very good or pleasant. Okay, understood? Thank you.